Welcome everybody. This week we're going to try a little bit something different. Instead of doing a straight up audio podcast, we're going to do a video podcast, let you watch some highlights while I discuss the league. Highlights we're watching right now is between the Empire and the VJJs. We'll talk a little bit about each team. Right now after this game, the VJJs are 3-1. One of the surprise teams in the league. They look like a team that might be able to go far and maybe make a championship game in the playoffs. This week they'll be playing Pick 6, another 3-1 team, and can't really tell who's going to win that ball game. It's an explosive offense against a tight defense. On the other side of the ball, the Empire's team is 2-2, two close games for wins, a couple of tough losses, and they have a tough opponent against Aerial Display this week. So they're looking at a 2-3 record unless they can pull off a major upset this weekend. They are looking like they probably will not be one of the bye teams in the playoffs, but they are pretty competitive. If they can just get their quarterback play to stop giving up so many turnovers, they could be a serious contender.
Four picks.
Thank you,
Three touchdowns. Yeah, I just like to
watch out.
I love you, New York. I just want to thank everyone out there. Thank first and foremost, thank you, center. Big man upstairs. Right. John's mom came out today.
Yes, great support. Definitely.
Good game.
Next, we're going to look at the Mob Squad and the Aerial Display. Mob Squad right now at 0-4. They're a team of free agents. It's hard for them to kind of gel at the moment. They have an excellent quarterback in Demetrius Berry. I think we're going to see a little bit stronger foundation of a team. But at 0-4, they really have a tough hill to climb. Doesn't look like they'll be one of the bye teams. And right now, the best they can hope for really is a 5 or 6 seed. But they could be a threat in the playoffs if their quarterback play picks up. On the other side of the ball, we have the Aerial Display. 3-1 right now. Their only loss was a forfeit when they couldn't get enough guys on the field, so they haven't lost a game that has been actually played. And everybody assumes that this is the team to beat for the championship. I'm not quite sure if they are that team. I think they're beatable. They have a really solid quarterback who can run and make a miss. They have a great receiver in Stuart Smith. Joe Ladd and rounds out the ball club. They're going to be really tough to beat, but I think a team like Pick 6, with their explosive offense, really could take them. The VJJs played them tight in the game that they played, and a couple of plays go their way. They might have beaten the Aerial Display. But clearly, when you're looking at a favorite for the championship, I mean, you got to look at Aerial Display. They've pretty much dominated every game that they've been in. As we see Mike Numa fire a pass there. They just have so much speed. It's so tough to beat them. Here comes the Mob Squad. Great catch there behind the shoulder. Now we look at Pick 6 and the Bulldogs. We ran out of video battery on this one, so we're going to look at some stills. And of course, Mr. Roman screws up the order of the play, so we'll look at one last play of the Mob Squad just missed. Here's the Bulldogs and Pick 6. Pick 6 had a great game. Bulldogs had 5 players. Pick 6 only had 4 on the field. They somehow managed to win this game. Dallas Tracy somehow managed to roam free on some big plays, get open even with 5-man covering. And the Pick 6 won this football game. Pick 6 looks really good. They just get better every week. I really think this is the team that could knock off Aerial Display, and I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that the champions for this year are going to be Pick 6. Bulldogs are 1-3. They're not a bad team. They're a team that doesn't give up. They're in every game. They're going to start turning it around. They're going to start winning some ball games. They're really just missing, and the Bulldogs might be the team that upsets the apple cart, maybe slips in past the second round. We'll see how that goes. Well, that's it for this week. We'll take a look at week 4 after this. We'll have probably a more traditional audio podcast. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you guys next week.